session is on angles in a triangle. And under angles in a triangle, you must first know the types of triangle and their definitions. Under the types, we have equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and right angle triangle. So we will take them one after the other. When we talk of equilateral triangle, this is a type of triangle that has all of its sides to be equal, and also all the interior angles are equal. So this is an equilateral triangle. We have here 6 centimeters. This part is 6 centimeters, and this is also 6 centimeters. All the sides are equal, and its interior angles. If here is 60, here is 60, here too is 60. You see, all the interior angles and all the sides are equal. Let's talk about isosceles triangle. For isosceles triangle, 2 of its base angles are equal and 2 of its sides are equal. So this is equilateral. Equilateral. So isosceles, this is also isosceles triangle. If here is 4 centimeters, this portion too is 4 centimeters. So we have 80, 80. You see, 2 of its base angles are what? Equal, and 2 of its sides are equal. That defines an isosceles triangle. Let's talk about scalene triangle. Anytime you hear of scalene, it means all the sides, they are not equal, but it has different sizes altogether, and the interior angles too are different. This means if I give you a triangle, this is 1, 2, 3, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 4 centimeters. You see, all the sizes are what? Different. And the interior angles too are different. 80, 30 degrees. So scalene, all the sizes are different and the interior angles are different. So equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene, it should be on your fingertips. Because once you are preparing for your exams, you should know these key 3 types of triangle. So we now move on to acute angle triangle. And acute angle triangle, I have already defined acute angle. I said acute angle is an angle less than 90 degrees. So when we talk of acute angle triangle, this is a type of triangle that has each of its interior angle to be less than 90 degrees. I take it again. Acute angle triangle is a type of triangle that has each of its interior angle to be less than 90 degrees. So this is the diagram for acute angle triangle. If I give here as 80, 90, no, here is 70, so 30 degrees. All of its sides, they are less than 90 degrees. That is acute angle triangle. Let's take obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle is a type of triangle that has one of its sides to be greater than 90 degrees but less than 180. That's obtuse angle triangle. One of its sides is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Let me give you the diagram for obtuse angle triangle. So we have here as 120 degrees, 30 degrees, and here 20 degrees, and here is 40 degrees. So this is obtuse angle triangle. So we have the last type of triangle, which is right angle triangle, and we already know the definition for right angle. When we talk of right angle, this is an angle equal to 90 degrees. Another time when I define angles, I gave you this for a right angle because this is 90 degrees. So once we talk of right angle triangle, we just join this line to this part. So it becomes right angle triangle. So when we talk of right angle triangle, it's a type of triangle that has one of its sides to be 90 degrees. That's right angle triangle. So this is right angle triangle. It has one of its sides to be 90 degrees. We will make more emphasis on this when I reach Pythagoras theorem. So take note. So we want to use these questions to illustrate angles in a triangle. So question 1. This is an isosceles triangle, and an isosceles triangle has two of its base angles to be equal. This means once this is 70, B2 is what? 70. So B is equal to, so question 1, B is equal to 70 degrees. To solve for A, the sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So it becomes 70 plus A plus B equal to 180 degrees. 70 plus A plus B is what? 70 equal to 180. So 70 plus 70 we have 140 plus A equal to 180 degrees. So A 180 minus 140. We have our A to be 40 degrees. Now let's solve for question 2. And question 2, they have given us an exterior angle and two interior angles. You see, this exterior angle is opposite to these two interior angles. What this means is that the sum of these two angles is always equal to this exterior angle. So it becomes question 2, 50 plus x is equal to 120 degrees. So x is equal to 120 minus 50, and x is equal to 70 degrees. Question 3. They have given us this triangle. So you should first identify the type of triangle, and this type of triangle is an isosceles triangle because of this axe. This means these base angles are equal. So let me use letter B. If here is B, here too is B. So we first work for this letter, that's B. So question 3, it becomes B plus B plus 40 equal to 180 degrees. B plus B, we have 2B plus 40 equal to 180 degrees. Say 2B is equal to 180 minus 40. We have 2B equals to 140 degrees. We divide both sides by 2. 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here 70. So our B is equal to 70 degrees. You see, once we substitute 70 degrees here, 70 plus 70 is 140. Plus 40 is what? 180. This means the sum of interior angle is equal to that 180 here. So we know our B to be 70. To solve for x, it becomes B plus 13x minus 20 equal to 180 degrees. So our B is 70 degrees plus 13x minus 20 equal to 180 degrees. 70 minus 20, we have 50 plus 13x equal to 180 degrees. So 13x is equal to 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. 13x, we have 130 degrees here. What is the coefficient of x? It's 13. So x is equal to 10 degrees because 13 times 10 is what? 130 degrees. So this question, you see, once you don't calculate this one first, you cannot what? Solve for what? X. That's why I first explained the types of triangles. And basically, for equilateral isosceles triangle, you should know equilateral triangle and isosceles triangle is very, very important under this session. Let us move on to question 4. So they have given us this, and this gives you an indication that is an equilateral triangle. This means it becomes k plus k plus k equals to 180 because the interior angle, the sum of interior angle of a triangle is 180 degrees. So it's 3k equal to 180 degrees. You divide both sides by the coefficient of k, which is 3. And k is equal to 60 degrees. You see, even though they didn't give us any number, but once they have given you letter, put in mind that you will solve and get a number. You see 60, 60, 60. Once you sum them up, it's what? 180 degrees. So we are getting a value here. It's not a wrong question. If you see a question like this, please never panic or say it is difficult. Question 5. Also take note of this type of triangle, right angle what? Triangle. This is right angle triangle. This is right angle symbol. And it's equal to 90 degrees. Take note. To solve this, if you don't know that this angle is 90 degrees, you cannot solve the question. So it becomes 90 plus 50 plus w equal to 180 degrees. So 90 plus 50 is 140 plus w equal to 180 degrees. So w is equal to 180 degrees minus 140 degrees. We have w to be 40 degrees. So this is 40 degrees. Let's move on to our last question for the day. Question 6. You see this as complicated, but it's not complicated. Once you know this is an isosceles triangle, it becomes what? Simple. The base angles are equal. This means this angle 2 is equal to what? 56 degrees. Take note. So to solve for b, it is this, let a variable represent here by a variable, maybe k. So it becomes 56 plus 56. 56 plus 56 is 112 degrees plus b equal to 180 degrees. So you group your like terms. It becomes minus 112 degrees. So b is equal to 68 degrees. So 112 from 180 is what? 68 degrees. So once we know here to be what? 68 degrees. Now we want to find the value for what? C. And to get our C is angles on a straight line. This is angles on a straight line, and the angles on a straight line, it adds up to 180 degrees. It becomes K plus C plus 19 is equal to 180 degrees. What is the value for K? We know K to be 56 degrees plus C plus 19 equal to 180 degrees. 56 plus 19 is 75 degrees plus C equal to 180 degrees. So you group your like terms. It becomes minus 75 degrees. So C is equal to 105 degrees. Let's calculate for A. A2 is on a straight line, and angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So it's A plus 56 equal to 180 degrees. A is equal to 180 minus 56 degrees. A is equal to 124 degrees. These questions are very simple once you know your types of triangles and how you are solving it. Thank you and have a nice day.